give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks out, coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi one started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Crowd begins with a pass. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. On second down, Stroud. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
First and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
18. That's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. 4th down, and on comes Jaime Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Right to the air goes Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They look to pick it up with Tootin. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Just a bit. Spans beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And a good run there. And to get him 5 yards. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. To throw is Stroud. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Over. 18. What's up?
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got third down and less than a yard.
Now, what's that? 18, what's that?
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Schultz, the motion man. Handoff here, and it's Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
Throwing is Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the...
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. What? 11.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
18, what's that? 12.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Hit up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 2nd and 10, Stroud again. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
Hey, 18.
Here's Stroud. That's the 2nd overall pick, Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6.
Red on red.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great job. Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And brought in by Myers. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. These two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Rip, 27.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That's the former Colorado Buff Travis Hunter. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy.
From the shotgun.